Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Circuitry Town Hall. Thank you. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night tonight. Oh, today's kids will never know. Tech Wolf, I remember you. Yep. It's good to see all of you. Good to see all of you indeed. As I said, welcome. Didn't think anybody would be on, to be honest. So I really do thank you guys so much for coming. Let me go ahead and move to this side, just because it feels awkward for me to be on the other side of I was over there for a reason, all right? Anyway, where to begin? Sorry, I haven't been on. I've been grounded. I got you. I haven't been on either. I think the last time I was on, it was, how long has it been? About a week? About a week long? Finding me online is rare. Finding me online is rare nowadays. But anyway, if you all missed the last stream that I did, which was, we did an FL Studio, kind of a workshop, or kind of me relearning how to use FL Studio and stuff like that. Hey, Blaze, good to see you, man. Doing wonderful. You're smoking a J? Nice. Good job, dude, man. Cheers. Smoke up. Smoke with me, got him. Anyway, if you guys missed that stream, I was using this new microphone. If you don't watch me on Twitch, then you probably don't know that I have it. So I do have a, this is an Audio Technica AT2020. Thanks for the sub, dude. But yeah, I had to take that video down because it got claimed by, of all people, Gucci Gang. I don't know. I don't know. I forget who writes that song. I hope it's not Gucci Mane. I'm gonna be embarrassed if it is. But yeah, haven't been on forever. So much damn overtime at work. I got you, man. It's all good. It's all good. All right, chat. Let's get into this. I think we've got a few people here, and more people I think are going to be trickling in as the stream goes on. We're not going to be going very, very long because I do have a Lil Pump. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very much versed into hip hop. Not like I was back in the day. Modern hip hop is just not appealing to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's have a conversation real quick. I actually want to start with something positive for you guys. And that would be this right here, if I can find it. Let me find it. Yeah, here it is. All right. So, let's move the camera again. My goodness, I have to do everything. All right. Should be good right there. So, if you guys didn't hear, a few days ago, PlayStation finally bent the knee. We are going to have cross-platform gaming on PlayStation. So they're going to be testing this new feature with Fortnite as a beta. I see some issues with that, but we'll get to those in just a bit. But I kind of want to read this right here because it's actually kind of funny. Yeah, right here it says, the first step will be an open beta beginning today for Fortnite that will allow cross-platform gameplay, progression, and commerce across PlayStation 4, Android, iOS, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, and Macintosh operating systems. Oh. You got a girlfriend, dude? Congrats. We see the beta as an opportunity to conduct thorough testing that ensures cross-platform play is best on PlayStation while being mindful about the user experience from both a technical and social perspective. Crossplay basically means that if I'm on PlayStation, and let's say Fox, I see you in the chat, Fox, you're playing Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch, we can play together, regardless of what console we're on. So I could be playing on my mobile device, and someone else could be on PC. Someone could be on Xbox, or someone could be on a Macintosh. It doesn't matter what machine you're using, you can still play together if you have crossplay. So that's what that means. It's going to be one giant server, and oh my god, that is going to have so many problems. It also means that PlayStation will have to be more lenient on mouse and keyboard users. So, because you're going to have mouse and people on Xbox use mouse and keyboard. Only Fortnite, they're testing it. Right now, it's a test run for PlayStation. Like I say, they were the last bastion. They were the only ones that were not actually wanting to do crossplay because they feared that it would ruin the exclusivity of the PlayStation, which if you think about it, it's not going to ruin it at all. You still have games on the PlayStation that everybody loves that are exclusive to PlayStation. For example, you have Spider-Man that just came out recently. You have The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2 coming out. Those are exclusive to PlayStation. God of War is exclusive to PlayStation. I mean, did you only just start? Yeah, I just started. We've been only 7 minutes. But basically, this right here, to me, is going to be a very interesting experiment. It's going to be an interesting time, especially if they go full bar with the cross-platform. Because really, cross-platform is only going to affect multiplayer games. It's not going to affect single-player games in terms of sales. So, I mean, I think that was their biggest issue, was that, you know, they really preferred exclusivity and willing to sell their consoles. They were afraid that cross-platform gaming would actually hurt their sales, when in actuality, I think it's actually going to help it, because you're going to get more multiplayer experiences out of it. Like, you have a friend on PlayStation who's going to play with a friend on PC. So there's a chance I might actually be getting Fallout 76. If this goes through and it's successful, there's a chance I might be getting Fallout 76 on PC. Just saying. It's because I really didn't like Season 6 of Fortnite. What's Fork Knife? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. But yeah, anyway, if anything, PS4 will make more with crossplay. It really depends. It really depends indeed. For 24 years, we strive to deliver the best gaming experience to our fans by providing a uniquely PlayStation perspective. And this is what I was just talking about. Today, the communities around some games have evolved to the point where cross-platform experiences add significant value to players. In recognition of this, we have completed a thorough analysis of the business mechanics required to ensure that the PlayStation experience for our users remains intact today and in the future as we look to open up the platform. That, to me, is really, really good, because they're seeing the light. They're seeing what is going to happen. Cross-platform gaming is not going to hurt their sales at all. You know, I think that's really going to be good. Screw your cookies. All right. This represents a major policy change for Sony. Sony Interactive Entertainment is what SIE stands for. Sony Interactive Entertainment. It's actually supposed to be Sony Computer Entertainment America, but I think that's a completely different company. And we're now in the planning process of the organization to support this change. We will update the community once we have more details to share, including more specifics regarding the beta timeframe and what this means for other titles going forward. In the meantime, please stay tuned for more information via our blog and social channels, including Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That, to me, is going to be very, very interesting. I'm not going to lie. Because, I mean, just imagine playing so many multiplayer games are coming out. You've got Call of Duty Black Ops 4 coming out, and even the PC version is supposed to be really, really good. I've heard nothing but good praise for the PC version. Doom Eternal's coming out next year. That's going to have multiplayer in it. You've got Fallout 76. And I'm hesitant to say it, but I have to at least give it a mention. Battlefield is coming out in November. Oh, God. But yeah, I mean, it's really going to be interesting, I think. GTA Online. Ooh, GTA 5. Think about that, guys. GTA, Grand Theft Auto, across platforms, including PlayStation. I think that would be incredible. Definitely going to be an interesting year. Red Dead 2. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah. I completely forgot about that one. Whew. And oh yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I mean, I'm supportive of cross-platform if they go for it. Originally, I wasn't supportive for it because I didn't want to. I don't want to be on a controller. Like, I don't. Let me just show you guys. I'm playing a game right now. I'm playing. I'm having a good time, and all of a sudden, oh, I just died to Ninja. But I'm on PlayStation. I'm using a controller. He's using mouse and keyboard. Do you think that's fair? That was my original criticism, but now, you know, maybe if Sony opens up the idea and concept of actually allowing players to use mouse and keyboard for the PlayStation, I think we might see a change. I think we might see a positive change for the PlayStation community And this might be a good thing. All right, so what's next on the docket? But yeah, I really wish I had somebody on that I could talk to about this. But it's going to be very, very interesting and really, really cool going forward with all of these changes. I'm really looking forward to what good enough a controller or keyboard doesn't matter, honestly. It really depends. On PlayStation and on console, guess is back. Golden, good to see you. All right. It really depends on that, to be honest. I really don't think a lot of people can hold a candle to mouse and keyboard, especially if you're going up against someone like Ninja or Shroud or Dr. Lupo. These are professional players who are great at mouse and keyboard, and that's all they play every day. That's all they play. That's all they know. Me, personally, I don't care, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But, okay, let's go ahead, and I want to move on to the next topic. So, gaming advice? Not gaming advice. I'll just let you read the headline. Cross-play beta, cross-platform gaming. That's what we just got done talking about. It's going to be very, very interesting for Sony. And I'm really glad they're making this change finally. It's going to be very interesting to see how this next year goes. Permanently locked out of Destiny 2 until I purchase Forsake. Oh, okay. All right. Let's go ahead, and I want to go ahead and move on to the next topic. All right. Now, real quick, who was here for the previous town hall? I just need I need a head count. If anyone was here for our previous town hall. Fortnite? Hell yeah. Well, it's a beta right now. But you were there, Fox? All right, so you were there when we talked about me banning an individual on our Discord, correct? So there is an update to that, and I kind of want to talk about it. Got some school stuff. Smoking weed. All right, so I do have a yeah. So I have a yeah. All right. So this is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is the best picture I could give you. So basically what happened was someone came into the Discord and was completely being disrespectful, and not just to me, but I can take it. I can tolerate people making fun of me or people criticizing me. I could take it. I'm perfectly fine with that. But the problem is that it got to a point where I had to ban him because he was not being nice. I don't care if you're nice to me or not, but I do care if you're nice to my moderators and my viewers. And what he was being very, very disrespectful. So he reached out to me privately today and asked to be unbanned. He wants back in the Discord. And he keeps changing his name over and over and over again. Now, I thought about this all day today. Exactly. That's what I'm getting to, Golden. Let me speak for a moment. I am a lot of you know this if you've been watching me for a very long time. I am a humble person, but I am too humble. I let a lot of things get a little out of hand in terms of who I let do what they do. So that being said, I realize that I am not the right person to make this choice. I'm not the right person to make this choice because my kindness is, I feel, always being abused. So I'm going to let all of you make that choice for me. And I think it'd be best if you did because, like I say, I just don't think I have what it takes to say, hey, you can come back to the Discord and you can continue to type the things you were typing before. Or if you have proof that you've changed your behavior, then by all means. But I really, I cannot make this choice. I wish I could, to be honest. But I can't. So I'm going to let all of you decide. Tons of tournaments and school stuff. Oh, okay. But now, let me give you an example. I know I showed it on my last stream, but let me just give you a little example of what this guy was posting. God, I have to go so far back. Well, yeah, I mean, we have that. We have rules. He's already in my disc. Also, he makes this statement right here. Look at this. Hitler is my ancestor. Nobody cares who your ancestor is. I could tell you that my ancestor is Jesse James, and he is. But that's not going to give any more validity to my... That's not going to give any validity at all to my arguments. It's not. It's not going to do anything. Posting stuff like this. Like, but the thing is, the minute I banned him, he just left. Or, I mean, the minute I banned him, he didn't, it's funny right here. This is actually kind of funny to me. Dude, stop your being. So, hey, Hellraiser, good to see you. But yeah. So pretty much, there's a reason why he got banned. Cheers, man. Indeed, cheers. I'm not getting 6-point beer in stores until Monday. So whatever I have in the house has to last. Okay, so Hellraiser, if you're not up to date, this guy reached out to me. Who should came in 5 minutes ago? No, we banned him. He was on Discord and we banned him, and he reached out to me privately today and asked me to unban him. That's what we're dealing with. I would show the conversation, but I really do not want to, I don't want to expose private DMs. I mean, really, it's only one message. So, I mean, he says, yeah, you know what, fuck it. He says, let me back in, please. I want to be back in the server. That's pretty much all he says. So, yeah. That's what... I mean, I don't see a reason to let him back in, but I think I'm too humble. I am too fucking nice to make this decision, so I'm gonna leave it to y'all. Moderators, I'm gonna leave it there. Join in voice chat. Been practicing what? Practicing voice chat? Just call me, dude. I would say just call me. Hmm. Oh, practicing being live? Yeah, you were actually you were doing a pretty good job of that. Permanent ban. Hellraiser, where the hell are you? Oh, there you are. No, there's only 2 members there. I don't think he should be in again. Don't he or might. Don't or he might do it again. That's what I'm wondering is like, these are the actions of a child. I don't know why he hasn't moved on. I mean, if it was anybody else, they would have moved on, I believe. Basically, do your thing, dude. Wait like 48 hours exactly. Children do this. No, he got banned. When was his ban? Hang on. I need to check and see when his ban was. It's not okay what he was doing. Yeah, I understand where y'all are coming from. Creator Studio. I can give you all an exact date of when his ban took place. September 3rd. So he's been gone for like a month. Getting your call. 1 second. All right. Go for it. Oh, 1 second. I have you muted. There we go. Now talk.
Hey everyone, how are you guys?
There we go. Now you can hear you. All right.
Hold on, I need to get my headphones.
All right. Too high to make decisions. Leave him seriously. All right. Like I say, I am I am not on the right level to make this choice, so I'd rather leave it all to you.
Hey everyone, can you guys still hear me?
Yes, we can. Everyone can hear you. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you can
Great,
hear Hellraiser.
great.
But yeah.
Hey Blaine Villa, how are you, bro?
Anyway, I got affiliate on Twitch. That's what I want to see.
I have to mute.
Circuitry, do you know what Dungeons and Dragons? Well, if you don't know, oh, Dungeon Master. Yeah, yeah. I don't know all the rules, but I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna show you something. This is his last comment to me 2 weeks ago. Once he got banned. And it wasn't 2 weeks ago, it was on September 3rd. Or actually, yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Circuitry, I didn't mean it. This is from him. So, here's the thing. Hellraiser, if you type something out, and it's typed out in such a way that it's like specific. Hey, Ebenezer, good to see you. If it's typed out in such a way that it's like, you know, for example, the middle finger emoji, if it's like facing upward and then sideways and it repeats that pattern, is that deliberately typing that out?
I would say absolutely.
Oh,
I
so,
chat a lot online. Can you guys hear me okay?
yes.
Um, I chat a lot online, and no, when you type something up, something comes up in your head. Is this what I'm gonna press send on? You press send. If it happens once, might be an accident, but if it keeps going, if it's a pattern, I've seen this happen before, um, and it doesn't usually turn out well. You can try to be as nice of a streamer as you want to be. they're gonna be continually timed out and continually banned. It's gonna happen. It's almost like they can't hide from it. They can't be anything else. I don't know. It's complicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just when you make a statement like saying I didn't mean it, but yeah,
No, no,
do you
no.
think?
They meant he meant it.
Oh,
It.
when
I
he
didn't
says
even.
uh,
I don't even know what it said. But if he, I mean, he wanted to get a reaction. He said it.
he got
Now
a
that it
reaction,
hurt you,
he said he told he said I know he was talking to Rob at the time, Lazarnet,
okay.
and I do know that he did type in chat like dude, you need to fucking lighten up or something like that, like he was saying Sieg Heil or Hail Hitler or whatever. Tried to say that Hitler was his fucking ancestor. I'm like, dude, that doesn't make your opinion any more valid. If anything, it kills your opinion.
Yeah, that stuff is not allowed on chat in any channel. That is, which means that they already know that because they've been banned from other channels before, and they go in to just try to get a reaction.
Oh, they
And
got a reaction.
it's
Rob.
sad. Well, see, well, it just has to go immediately away because, I mean, we've seen this before, man, and I mean, and I see it all the time. I've seen it in, I moderate now. I think I'm moderating now on 40 different streams.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that a lot.
Well,
Like
trust me, you weren't here when you weren't here when I said this earlier, but I said I am
right.
too. I don't have the attitude to make this kind of decision. I said
Nah, man, you gotta be
I'm leaving it to my moderators and I'm leaving it
sorry.
to the chat. I'm leaving it to the community because you all are you're not children. You're old enough to fend for yourselves. And by the way, if you didn't see my last town hall, dude, you're all off the leash. You can do whatever you want in my Discord. You can do whatever you want in my chat. You're I'm not going to be responsible for your actions anymore.
Cool.
So, I mean, you and everybody who has a wrench next to your name, you're off the leash. Go have fun with it.
I mean, the whole goal is to watch your channel. It's for me, it's not supposed to be about me or how I feel about anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be about your channel, like we want to make the viewers comfortable, and that's what I really enjoy doing, like as a moderator, is just making sure that like the people don't get attacked, nobody gets offended. If a troll shows up, it's gone immediately. Nobody needs to talk about it. It's over. And man, you wanna know what? Like, I don't know. In my opinion, that's how it works. Like, it's got to be ruthless because these people go into channels and they get 2, 3 comments in and get banned. And then they go into another one. They get 2, 3 comments in and get banned. And it happens. So, and they do it for fun. I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from in terms of that. It's just, I don't know. I've been, and this is the first time in 2 years I've had to deal with this. So the last time, I think was 2016.
Yeah. Yo, let's catch up on chat real quick.
Who's that? Nice voice?
Mm,
That's Hellraiser.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Or are you talking about me?
Hellraiser. You want me to do a Darth Vader?
Hey, go for it.
Or I can do like the really like redneck sounding like Ram truck kind of guy, and I can do a hamster voice. Have you heard my hamster voice?
No, I haven't. If you're saying hamster voice, I'm thinking Hamtaro for some reason.
No, hamster like, hello, how are you today?
No, that's mine. That's mine turtle.
No, that's my actual voice. I can do that at any
Oh, do it. Do it.
time.
Kill
Yeah,
him.
man. I can do some Vader. Let's see. No, Vader. I practice a lot. So let's see. Don't be too proud of this technological terror you have constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. What do you guys think about that?
James Earl Jones would be proud of you.
Oh, I hope so.
Whoa. Spike the mic. I'm sorry. I can't breathe, dude. It's so weird. This microphone has a talkback, and
Yeah.
I'm not used to hearing myself. Everyone's saying bravo in the chat. Good stuff.
Nice. Well, thank you guys.
Right.
I got really close to the microphone and I tried to like block my voice off, so I sounded all like.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think we've come to a decision on that, right, chat?
Yeah, dude, it's over, man. Just let him go. If he, I mean, these people get banned and reported repeatedly, man. I mean, these people, they can't just get banned. It's like all the moderators have to just go ahead and report them for
Mm-hmm.
this kind of speech, because if not, it doesn't work. But I don't know if you noticed, Circuitry, past few weeks, man, compared to like 3, 4 months ago, the
Mm-hmm.
amount of trolls in everyone's channel has dropped dramatically. I
Well, it's
mean, I
wintertime. They're
remember,
going to hibernate.
dude, it's like I used to ban 100 people a day, like in like 2 streams.
Mm-hmm.
Now I may ban one in 5 streams. I don't know.
Right. All right. I'm going to. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Hmm.
put on um some background music. We'll keep it low. Watch out for
Nice.
them frost trolls. Right. And oh dang it. Let's see. Actually, what's in my library? Streaming music. We'll keep it nice and low. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, it's a deleted video. Wonderful. This should work.
Circuitry, I gotta link you up with the guy that I met. He rated me when I started streaming. He's got pretty much like the same amount of subs that I got, and he has a lot of his own custom music, and you can have it on your stream as long as you link his link on your description. Say music from
Hmm.
blah blah blah.
I'm good for the moment, dude.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he's also a nice guy that
Right.
I'm also like become really good friends with. So I just want to let you.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Can you watch my chat for just a moment?
Of course.
All right. I'll be right back in just a second. All right, people.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna be reading chat just cause. Let's see. I'm gonna just say watch out for them trolls. Haha, troll hibernation. That was a sheep joke. I'm sorry. Fire trolls are worse. What are fire trolls? Armored trolls? I know, right? There's so many types of trolls. I call them like sleepers. I call them what do I call them? Yeah, just like yeah. What's up, Blaine? That's me, bro. How's it going? Yeah, like there's so many types of trolls. There's like sleeper, the whiner, there's the hater, there's the obviously the Nazi weirdo that's always trying to say something weird. Yeah, there's all kinds of trolls. Who cares? Who cares what the trolls are just young? It doesn't matter. Yeah, man. Exactly. You never know. You never know who's gonna, just say something stupid. But that's why we have all these moderators, and that's why every moderator team is very tailored for every channel, and that's very important, very important to make sure that everything is good for everybody, nobody gets hurt. It's good. I really enjoy being a moderator. It's actually a lot of fun for me. Before this, I was a lifeguard, and I'm a dog daycare, guys, and I do first aid on animals or people. So I'm just like the lookout guy. It's just how I've always been. Oh man, yo, whoa! Like there was a troll that was like a sleeper. It was like this guy that's like super nice for like 3 weeks, and then you think that he's good enough to be moderator, and then all of a sudden, boom! This guy's a complete jerk. He's just saying bad stuff on chat. You're like, dude, you were so nice for 3 weeks. Now you get moderator, and yeah. So then everybody just gets blown out of. Everyone's like ban, ban. Everyone ban him. Ban.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to get real for just a minute. Hang on.
Let's hear it. I might have to take a break actually.
Yeah, go ahead. You can take a break if you want. That's fine.
All right. All right. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. All right, chat. So it's just you and me. That's fine. But how many people do we have here right now on the live dashboard? 7? That's plenty. All right. Let's go ahead and I want to kind of be real with you guys. And depending on how I put this is going to depend on how you either love me or hate me going forward. But I want to talk about it. I'm going to be honest with you. There is several reasons why I have been streaming on Twitch rather than YouTube. The primary reason, should be no surprise, is because I am affiliated now on Twitch. And I know you guys get sick and tired of me saying it, but it's true. And the reason I mention this is because now I have a much stronger and much higher obligation to the people who watch me on Twitch, because I do have subscribers over there who are paying money that comes from their pocket in order to see me. You and Mom are getting a divorce. Shut up, Ebenezer. Hey, he's good. Anyway, and the thing is that over here, it's the same as over on Twitch. It's the same. Having a subscribe button is the same as having a sponsor button here on YouTube. Maztec has one, Nightshame has one, Simulation has one, Division has one. All your favorite streamers here on YouTube, you guys come from, they all have sponsor buttons, and because they're collecting sponsors here on YouTube, they have a much higher obligation to these sponsors on YouTube, these people who are paying good money to see these guys entertain and stream. And it's the exact same for me, only it's on Twitch. Now, you know, please stream on YouTube too. Oh yeah, like I say, at the moment I think I'm okay to stream on YouTube. It's when I hit partnership status that it's probably going to be a different story. And that's going to be a whole bag of worms that I'll have to open up at a later date. But there are a couple of other smaller, well, I don't know if there's smaller reasons, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. Another major reason is the notification system on YouTube absolutely sucks. It just sucks, people. It is terrible. And I'll tell you right now, how many of you actually got a notification for me going live? Probably none of you. You're just like, oh man, I saw you were live. If you did, you probably got the notification 10 minutes late. So, Twitch's notification, you got the notification? Okay. But I'm very active, so, yeah. Notos always come out late, yeah. So, but notifications on Twitch are different. Now, if you have the application for your iPhone or your Android devices or your tablets or iPads, whatever, if you have the app for Twitch, you get a notification from the app rather than on YouTube. So YouTube will send out its own, it has its own notification system, but it's not as, like, I would say, as concrete as Twitch. That would be the best and kindest way I could put it. But basically, another reason is that YouTube is on a downward spiral. I've seen creators left and right. Everyone's complaining about their videos being demonetized. The algorithm is just not favoring creators at the moment. It's only favoring the flow of traffic. Yeah, Logan Paul. You know, I mean, you talk about big creators like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson I actually like, though. So I can't talk shit about Shane. I've liked him for years. But like Lily Sings or Markiplier or any of these big channels that are pulling in the traffic for YouTube, those are the ones that they're going on, because these are the ones, it's hard for a small creator to really get big on YouTube when the algorithm is not even favoring the small creator. It's putting ads and it's making it automatic to these bigger creators, the ones that are pulling in all these eyes to YouTube. Now, Twitch is the exact same way, but Twitch, at least you have a better chance there, because I believe the system is a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit more fairly balanced than YouTube is. Now, Twitch has a moderation problem. And by moderation problem, what I mean is that usually, like, if a big creator makes a mistake, usually the only thing that happens is they get a slap on the wrist. If a small creator messes up, they get a ban. So it is so incredibly, incredibly, like, you're walking on glass on Twitch. But I have no problems. It's like, over on Twitch, I'm pretty light. I mean, I act like a douche and just be myself, really. I don't change much on Twitch. But YouTube I like because your videos archive for longer. Twitch has its perks, and so does YouTube. But I think at this point in time, I feel more comfortable streaming on Twitch rather than YouTube. And considering, it's like, it can't just be for views, because I'm not getting anywhere near the amount of attention on Twitch that I was normally getting on YouTube. I'll have 2 or 3 people watching me at a time rather than the 7 or 6 people that are in here right now. Like right now, it says we have 9. It says we have 9 people. It would take me hours of streaming to get that amount on Twitch. But here's the thing: I wasn't ever paying. I'm trying my best not to pay attention to the numbers because I really don't care. So it's
Hey,
not,
sir.
yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back. I've been listening to everything you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you're absolutely right. I think that YouTube is burying the small YouTubers, and that's definitely true for pretty much 90% of the people that I moderate. And I mean, dude, you go to Twitch, you get more recognition, you get more access, you don't get buried. People see you fairly. You have good experience streaming. You've been streaming for a long time. You know what you're doing. You have your setup, you have your camera, your microphone, you know what you're doing. You have your screens, your break. Oh, taking a break, be right back. You have all the setup going. I think Twitch is the right move for you. I was so glad when you had that video that said you became affiliate. That was great.
Right. It's just, here's one thing that really has been buried in the back of my mind. A lot of people don't watch Twitch like YouTube. That's the only reason. Yeah, I understand that. This is off topic, Hellraiser. What's your accent?
I don't know. Uh,
Where he's
I guess a
asking where.
little bit of British, a little bit of Brazilian, a
South
little bit of
American. Let's just
America.
say that South American. Anyway, and if you don't know what South American is, look up South American, and Hellraiser pops up. Anyway, but here's on a more serious note. And this to me is serious. I feel like if I do start kind of going more harder on Twitch and less on YouTube, then it feels like I am throwing away the biggest opportunity that so many streamers have worked very, very hard to give me. And what I'm talking about is, Maztec and Simulation. Everybody who's ever shouted me out, or anyone who has ever given me promotion when I never asked for it. Anyone who's helped my numbers grow and help the channel grow and help build this wonderful community, I feel like I'm throwing that away if I do make this move to Twitch. And I feel like
disagree.
Okay, go ahead.
Everybody's gonna eventually move to Twitch. That's the inevitable future, I think.
You think, I do know Nightshame has spoken about moving to Twitch before.
So the dream is you get big on YouTube and then you move to Twitch. I mean, I've heard this repeatedly from many streamers, big and small.
Yeah, my Twitch is in the description, by the way.
Right. I'm gonna open that right now because I don't have it open. Don't yell at me.
Well, I will be going live after this one's done. We're gonna go for probably another half an hour. But I
Okay.
just had to
Well,
bring that up. My biggest concern was I didn't want all my friends on YouTube. I didn't want them to think that I was throwing away what they've given me, which is a wonderful community and just like the best year I've had. The best year, 2 years that I've had streaming on YouTube.
excuse me.
Um,
I clicked onto your link. It's
mhm.
showing some ad that I can't click out of.
Oh yeah, it's on auto host.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on Twitch, which actually, hold on, let me open up my Twitch real quick. I believe I'm
I just
hosting someone called the Lime Popsicle. He's on the auto.
One thing I really like about Twitch is that you have a lot of fun emojis. instead of just, I mean, you don't have the standards, which sucks, but having the fun emojis, like that's the best. Like so many silly emojis, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Like I just did right there.
Problem is more people watching from YouTube than Twitch. YouTube
Well,
is,
yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I mean, when the whole, I think there's gonna be a boom coming next year. Or there's gonna be a very massive boom coming to Twitch because the off season for YouTubers is the holiday season because not many people are gonna be watching videos. They're gonna be with family. They're not gonna be
Right.
spending time at their computers. So that's gonna be the prime time for streamers and whatnot on Twitch to take a big, like, revenue is gonna go down for that period of time on YouTube. And that's because there's not going to be anybody there. So, oh yeah,
I
I'm
also
hosting them.
noticed I also noticed that there is channels that played a lot of Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
They got really, really big during the summer. But guess what happens after school started?
Yeah.
It's over. So you have something like 1,000 subscribers that subscribe to you over summer because you're playing Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They're never gonna come and see you again, like ever, unless you're playing Fortnite. But they're gonna be over that. They're kids, so it's like, you know, it's 6 months later. There's another fad. So you build this channel on nothing when you stream Fortnite. My opinion. This is all my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well,
I
here's
don't.
the
I
funny
don't.
part. A lot
Yeah.
of people, I actually had a few people asking me to stream Fortnite.
Everybody wants to see
Well, no,
Fortnite,
of
but it's a
all
fad.
here's the thing. Of all people that wanted me to see or want me to stream Fortnite, guess who it is in the chat? Fox.
Uh, who?
Fox. She wants me to stream Fortnite. She plays it on Switch. And that surprised me.
I mean, it is a free game.
Well, yeah, but she does love playing it. I was like, really?
I mean, it's actually not that it's not an easy game to play, I
No.
must say.
Well, first of all, games weren't meant to be easy.
Well, yes, I know, but
I mean,
the
if you
point
want
stands.
if you want an easy game, you know, I mean, you're talking about something easy on the mind. Like
Not,
me,
I mean,
I would.
I don't know, you gotta build, harvest, and like shoot. I don't know, it's kind of a complicated deal. It looks complex to me, but at the same time, I've seen people win by just sitting behind a rock.
Oh yeah, it happens.
So I'm like, okay. So I've seen so many people be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fight it. I'm gonna win this one. I'm like, all right, well,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. But I mean, well, the point is that Fortnite is gonna fall out because wasn't Fortnite being sued massively by PUBG because they were a copy of it or something like that?
Actually, that lawsuit's been dropped
Okay, okay. So it's been. I mean,
because
but for how long
oh,
until the
trust
next
me.
fad comes in?
Here's the thing. I mean, everything goes through fads. I mean, Counter Strike Global Offensive was a fad. Call of Duty was a fad. Right now, it's Battle Royale. Battle Royale is a fad. But it's
I
just
mean,
like anything was a fad, dude. Tickle Me Elmo was a fad. I mean, the fanny pack was
I
a
don't think
fad.
CS:GO was a fad though. I think that was just one bad example, to be honest.
No, I'm saying like,
It's still going. Yeah.
well, it's a short term thing. I mean, Minecraft was a fad for a while. I mean, there's still people out there who play it. God bless them. Hey, boss. But streaming career is like running drugs.
Ouch.
Right? Your partner and you love it. Yeah. See, Fox loves it. I mean, I think it's just a game that really it comes down to, and this is what I'm so sick of.
Hmm?
I am sick of companies that really like talk poorly about games as if it's a as if they first of all they're talking in facts in terms of like, you know, man, we like, you know, the visuals have X amount of visuals, the controls are so and so or whatnot. I'm like, dude, first of all, what determines a good game or a bad game is not really reviews. It comes down to players' perspective and tolerance of the game. Like,
Yes,
what kind of games do you like? I mean, me personally, I mean,
exactly.
I like shooting games, but I don't like games that last longer than 40 minutes.
Yeah, see, I don't like shooting games at all. I like Fallout because you can do everything else besides the shooting. I really enjoy Fallout because of that. I like Tekken.
Hmm.
racing games, and Diablo and StarCraft. That's been all my games since I was like 14.
Yeah, I like RPGs as well.
Yeah, RPGs are fun, but for me they end.
It
In a
really,
game that's endless.
yeah. I mean, like I say, it really just depends on the on the taste of the person who actually plays them. Like some
Exactly.
some people love I love sandbox exploration games like Skyrim and Fallout. I love those
Mm,
types of games. I love if I was talking shooting games, I'm not
yeah.
competitive at all. I have a very low competitive drive. Like the only reason I play competitive in Overwatch is actually because I want a golden weapon. That's the only reason I play competitive, is because I'm trying to earn enough to get a gold weapon. And I have just recently started playing on PC, and I'm terrible at it.
Wow.
What's my favorite game if I have one? Uh, Command and Conquer and StarCraft.
Dude, I've been playing those since forever.
Yeah.
I played the first Command and Conquer on Nintendo 64, and I own all the Command and Conquers.
Mm-hmm. Right
I've pretty much
now,
beaten all of them. I've beaten both StarCrafts, like through and through. And to me, I mean, it actually runs in my blood. Part of my family has been military, like high military officers with all this strategy thing going. So it's like even at 10 years old, I was already drawn to military strategy.
I don't know. I think my first military game that I ever played was Medal of Honor Frontline. It
Nice.
was yeah. My dad bought it for me. He said, "I don't know if you'll like it or not," but I was like, "Dad, I'll still play it." And I played it, and I never put it down. It was like my favorite shooter to play in terms of World War II because it was
Dude,
just so much fun.
I recommend you getting. I bought a few years ago was the full pack of every single Command and Conquer, like all the history from the very first.
Hmm.
And oh man, it is just hilarious, man. The games are so funny. Like, to play the vintage games,
See, here's the thing.
hilarious.
It's funny. I'm not competitive in terms of like I don't care about rank or being the best at the game, but I do care about like unlocking achievements and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want to obliterate it all.
Yeah, hey, that's you. I mean, like again, like I said
That's
earlier,
me,
it comes
right?
to perspective. It goes back to what I said
Exactly.
earlier.
Exactly. I am 100% with you. Everything I said is 100% on that same subject, which is it is different. It is like, okay, so I can play Skyrim.
Hmm.
I don't like Skyrim. To me, it looks stupid. I'd rather play Diablo.
Yeah. Ray's is talking to you in the chat.
Can you tell her, Razy? Did you play Star Wars Commander? Dude, like I said, I own a total of like 20 games
No,
throughout my whole life.
well, he's
I
asking
did not play Star
if
Wars
yes,
Commander.
what your so no is the answer.
No.
Okay.
No, I did not play that game. I wish I could. I know it's a great game. I have a lot of respect
Fun.
for
I love having
most
fun. Yeah.
games. I'm just, man, Brazilian people call me cow fist because I just don't spend money on anything.
Like I say,
Look at anything.
I am all for having fun, and people have fun with different games. I believe that to be true. Personally, I promised myself this.
I
I
just don't
am
want to buy
going.
it.
I do want to buy the new Call of Duty, and I do want to try it on PC because Beanox is an amazing company that worked on it, and I
They
really
should
am
work.
interested to see. Well, yeah, Beanox, the same people that work on the computer games for Blizzard, like Overwatch and World of Warcraft.
Nice.
So yeah, Beanox was the ones that developed, like they built Call of Duty 4 or Black Ops 4 from the ground up, different from the console versions to make sure it fits PC perfectly.
Wait, so now it changed from Blizzard North to Beanox?
You know, Beanox is its own company.
It just sounds exactly like Blizzard North X.
Well, it is going on the Battle.net platform.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
I
only way
mean,
you can actually buy it on PC is
I
if
don't
you
know.
buy it on
I
the
grew up.
Battle.net.
For me, Blizzard North is the greatest gaming company that has ever existed.
8-bit games, yes I do.
Every game is like worse than like the worst drug you can find in the market. It's so addictive.
Oh, that's on my squad. Oh man. we're getting down to the wire. So what I was mentioning earlier to you, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. You probably weren't here. Could I stream Mega Man? Probably not. I'd probably get copyrighted by Nintendo if I did that.
Really?
Yeah, Nintendo. You can't play Nintendo games on YouTube, not unless you're whitelisted.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to be right back.
Mm-hmm. When he comes back, I'll tell him exactly what's up with the Fortnite thing. But I'm pretty sure yet. Have I ever played Contra? Oh god, long time ago, dude. The games I played were, I'm going back to Super Nintendo. That's 16-bit, I know, but Street Fighter 2, Super Mario World, we played Mortal Kombat, we played Blackthorn, Hit the Ice, which was a hockey game. We played NBA. Oh god, I can't even remember what year it was. I think it was 95. I played Power Rangers. I still have that game actually on my shelf. We played Donkey Kong Country. And going back to Nintendo, it was just your traditional stuff like Super Mario Brothers, like the original Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt. We also had I think we had Madden. Also, we had a football game. I know that, but it was really, really cool. You found the cheat? No, I didn't. But yeah, what I was discussing at the top of the stream, dude, was Fortnite. Sony is doing a cross-platform beta for Fortnite.
Cross-platform with what?
Everything. If you're on PlayStation, you can play with people on Nintendo, Switch, Xbox One, PC, Macintosh, iOS, Android devices.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, they finally broke. They finally they cracked and they said, okay, we're gonna do cross-platform because they were the only ones not doing it.
Dude, do you know what that means for the pressure for all the future games to make them all cross-platform?
Well, this is one thing that Bethesda... Actually, let me bring you back up the article, or do I still even have it? Oh, I do. All right, so I put it up on my stream. Actually, I can send you a link if you want to read it for yourself.
Sure, yeah. I'm on my desktop. Got it.
Yeah, John Codera. This is his statement that he made. John Codera, if you don't know him, he is the CEO and president of Sony. He is the guy in charge of PlayStation, of all of it.
Can I say something that's gonna sound a little in depth?
Go for it.
Sony has been getting a lot of bullshit, if you excuse my French, on dealing with the restrictions because they're so restrictive with every single game. But there is a thing in Japanese culture which they acquired after their World War II problem, which was adopt a lot of things like adaptability. They literally adapted adaptability into being able to merge further with the market, being able to deal further with modern changes, which was the biggest problem with Japan in 1900s. So I can imagine with the amount of hate that Sony has been getting over the past several months over their restrictions on Fallout and all other games, they're probably just completely turning a new leaf, which is a very typical recent Japanese culture thing, which they would just decide to go, oh, we're gonna outsmart everyone. We're gonna go. So obviously, I mean, that's how I feel right now at the moment. Just seems like they're like, okay, we're gonna go take Fortnite forward, and we're gonna show the world that we can do better than them. I think Sony is doing a power move on this one. Would you agree?
Yeah. I
mean, it actually comes into the law, into Japanese culture, which is to not engage and to not create war. There was a lesson that they adapted from American government after World War II was settled, but they actually put that into the law. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in the United States, it's like, oh, if you have a problem, you sue somebody, or you fight back, or you self-defense. In there, they're like, don't react. Don't don't make it worse. Just calm it down. Just don't make. So they're like taking that idea and putting it times 10 and just gonna go. We're gonna just outbrave everyone. We're gonna go cross-platform, dude. That is beautiful, man. It's beautiful to see, them doing a cross-platform. Absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, was I talking for too long?
No, you're fine.
Did
You're
I
fine.
bother you? I'm sorry. Did I bore you guys?
No. You're fine. You're fine. You were. Hey, I let you say your piece, dude. Fox was asking me to send her a link. There's hearts in the chat.
Hey, Hearts. How are you? I see you. Hello. I'm talking.
All right, you're gonna skedaddle, Ebenezer. Good to see you, man. I'll see you later. Roll 3-3. Yeah. All right, chat. I do have to end the stream here. The town hall was an amazing success. I do thank you guys for hearing me out. And Hearts, I'm sorry you came late, but I do have to go. I do have to stream on Twitch here in just a little bit, and I want to get something in my belly before I do. So that link is in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Hellraiser, do you have any last words you want to say?
No, thank you so much for having me, man. This is awesome. I wish that I could have more chats like this, and we can like do whatever situation out by talking like two proper adults. It's awesome.
I'd like to get Maz and Division and like maybe some other people in here sometime. Like it'd be cool to add more people to the call and just have like a nice, cool discussion and sit down about talking about stuff like this.
Dude, if me and Maz sat down, you guys are all gonna have to shut up because we're just gonna take over the chat.
Oh man, no, I think it'd be
like,
fascinating.
nah, man, you stop it. You stop this. Nah, man, Hellraiser, you're a dumbass.
No, we're not.
Fuck you, man.
We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight. But I do believe.
No,
I believe
me and Maz is just that way.
I know, but it'd be really cool to have a good conversation about something, especially, with the new Fallout and new games coming out. I'd like to actually know exactly what everyone thinks about, especially with this cross-platform thing. If they actually, because think about this: if cross-platform, if this beta is successful, and cross-platform does go full-time, I mean, it's gonna be. I can buy this game on the PC and play with Maz on the PS4.
Oh my god! Can you imagine?
Hellraiser, can we talk on Discord? I can add her to the call.
Oh, Hearts, of course. Of course we can talk on Discord. You don't have to go through Circuitry.
Yeah, we can add her to the call. Can we add her to the call?
Hey, if you want, yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, you're the you called me.
I am?
Yeah, you called me.
I called you. Okay, so I have to invite somebody. That's a first. Give me a second.
Add friends to DM. Is it?
How do I add caller? How do I add caller?
Go up to the top where on the search bar and push the cross that's next to the person. You can add up to 8 people. So you're creating a group DM.
This is the first. I'm gonna screw it up. What about I hang up, you call me back, and then you call her?
I don't know what her Discord name is.
I'll find it in a second. Just give me a second. I'm scrolling. It's Princess Hearts. Escape.
She's not online. That's why. Oh, she just jumped on.
Yep, she's there. All right. So call me or call her first.
Well, wait. Hang on.
What?
You don't have to go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I'm just gonna add her to the call.
Okay.
So. But she's not showing up. Oh, she's not a friend. That's why.
Oh yeah. Hearts, add a friend. How do? Let me.
You just click on her and.
Ask her to be a friend.
Yeah, I sent her a friend request.
She's a friend to me.
So just add her to the call then. Alright. I think while we're waiting on Hearts, because I am going to talk to her for a little bit, chat, we're going to go ahead and end my stream real fast. I do want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, much love to you. I will be on Twitch here very, very soon. And again, thank you so much. I'm sorry for the lack of streaming on YouTube, but very, very soon we hope to be back. I'm really hoping they fix their notifications. That's all I pray. All right. I will see all of you later. Much love to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Circuitry's Town Hall. And hearts, yes, you can jump in Discord right now. Go ahead and do it. Hellraiser and I will be waiting for you. Much love, everyone. Good night.